Sports tonight on Channels Television. We're taking a look at what's going down in our world of sports. Yes, so much to look forward to in 2018. There is the FIFA World Cup, the big one. Y'all are talking about it, looking forward to it. There's also the 2018 Commonwealth Games, and different federations have different competitions that they're looking forward to in 2018. And that, once again, is a testament that it's an action-packed world of sports. We're talking about Croatia. They've been drawn in Group D alongside Nigeria, Argentina, and Iceland for the 2018 FIFA World Cup. And yes, Cosmos, they're testing themselves. They have Argentina in their group, so they've picked Peru, and they also have Nigeria and Iceland. They say, the Mexicans, they play funny football. Sometimes they run like the South Americans, other times they're compact like an European side. So I think Croatia, they are picking teams that can test their ability ahead of the World Cup.
Yes, certainly, and of course, Croatia are trying as much as possible to prepare like every other team for the World Cup. You talked about the fact that they picked Peru, and of course they picked Mexico. Talking about Peru is a South American side.
That's right.
and of course, you know, South American side, they play very well. They are a very, very compact side.
And they are the World Cup.
Yeah, and they are the World Cup as well. So, you know, they're going to be playing against the Argentines in their second game. So they want to make sure that they prepare very, very well for that. And of course, Mexico is a team that, you know, they have that South American flair, and at the same time, the coordination and the discipline of an European side. And certainly they feel that they can be able to learn from here. Now, the problem right now is to pick an African side that plays, you know, similarly to our Nigeria plays.
Let me answer that. Dalic has answered that one. He has told officials that the Croatia Football Federation, they are working hard. They're not just working, they're working very hard to arrange a friendly game against an African team. Not just an African team. They want an African team with a similar style to Nigeria.
Now the question is, which team in Africa has similar style to Nigeria? Maybe the team that comes close.
Don't tell them.
Maybe the team that comes close is in the World Cup. Our West African brother, Senegal, but Senegal have friendlies during that period as well. Zambia, yeah, maybe Zambia, but the problem is they will probably want to face a team. Zambia will not probably come with a big strength.
Take Cameroon.
Cameroon do not play similarly to how Nigeria plays. Now, and we know that. Let me not analyze right here, so that, because we know they watch us and all that stuff. Let me not analyze.
What do I think? But it's okay for the love of the game.
But frankly speaking, the question is, which team would they want to pick? So it's a big dilemma for them. I think they want to pick a team at the World Cup, and the team that comes to mind will probably be Senegal. Maybe they will want, as you said, Zambia is a team, but again, will they be able to get a full strength Zambia team? No. And of course, you mentioned Cameroon. Cameroon don't play the same way Nigeria plays. So, and that is a big, I think Zambia comes close. So for me,
I mean, everything, if you like, gets it. Let them get a team that plays like Nigeria.
Exactly.
Anybody can get anybody, but it boils down to tactics and strategies.
It boils down to tactics and strategies.
And again, to the technical ability of the players on the day of match day.
Trust me.
Match day is where everything matters. Some players will give you everything you want to see during training, and then match day, start asking questions.
And of course, he said himself, Dalic said himself that he has been in contact with the players. He has been trying as much as possible to psych them up for the World Cup. And of course, give them a whole lot of motivation that, come on, you can do this. And that is, but then you just have to realize that Croatia has a very good team. Don't forget, they have an even Perisic that is actually good. They have a Mandzukic that is actually very, very as well. I'm not calling names, but I'm actually trying to mention that they have good players that can be what beaters on their day.
Doubt.
On a good day in the office.
Because if you call Mandzukic, a Nigerian football fan will call another that can cancel that. You call Perisic, a Nigerian football fan can call that will cancel.
They have a Rakitic.
Somebody will say we have
a Rakitic
Johnny B. Mikel. Someone will say we have Someone will say that Nigeria also has Victor Moses. Someone will say Nigeria also have Alex Iwobi.
I made the research about them.
Let me tell you what will happen on that day. Nigeria will play Croatia.
I will win. Okay, that's me being subjective now. That's me being subjective. But really, I feel that we should have lots of preparation. Now, this reminds me of USA '94, where before USA '94, when Nigeria had to play some friendly matches, Nigeria had to play matches. I think they lost against Sweden. Towards that, I think they lost 3-1 because Sweden played almost similar way to the way Bulgaria played. And they went to the World Cup first match, and they won Bulgaria by 3-0, and they knew that, okay, yes, we can be able to do well at the World Cup. So that first match is a very important one. I think we're getting it right, but somehow, as I said, God should continue to bring discomfortness in the camp of the crew. Brings lots of disadvantage. Case in example has to be Eyimba. Eyimba in the past few years have not particularly been doing well because they have not been playing at the Eyimba International Stadium in Aba because they are having renovation. And the last time they were in the continent, they were playing in Port Harcourt, and of course you saw the kind of problems they were facing therein, and it actually did not make them to qualify to the next round of the competition. And the Lagos government are saying that no, we are not going to do this. And since Agege Stadium was built to be a community stadium, but then they feel that, okay, they can actually enlarge this, and they felt that we can actually work on this. And for me, I feel that they're doing a good thing. They actually used it for the ITO Cup final, and yes, I was one of those.
And we've tested night football there.
We have tested night football there. It's awesome there. I felt that I felt it was a bad idea to take it to Agege, but then they proved me wrong. And you know, I saw, apart from the ball on the pitch, it was very interesting. So the Lagos government are trying to do something right there, and I can see what is happening.
So it means they're considering the fans, one. It means also that they want a befitting venue for MFM. Remember, continental football has been missing in Lagos for a long time. And when they visited the governor first started by thanking MFM for qualifying for the CAF Champions League. It tells a lot and is in line with their vision of bringing persons into the state. So this is interesting. Let's just let our viewers know also that it's not just Agege Stadium. They are also renovating Unicon Stadium, and they said that they will give Maracana a different lift. So
Maracana in Agege.
In Agege, they're also working to getting another one in Eku. So it's all about infrastructure development. Very, very important. Special advisor to the Governor of Sports, Deji Tinubu. That team right there. We're hoping to hear from him when he gets to speak to us. We'll find out more, and because they have said Agege Stadium will be ready soon. How soon is soon? Tomorrow? Next week? So when we get to talk to him, he will tell us. Because let's get on with the show now. We're counting down to the 2018 African Nations Championship. You know, the Chad Eagles, they've been preparing right there in Abuja. Coach Salisu Yusuf has given the team a little break for Christmas. He said, but don't go beyond Abuja. If you go to Lafia to buy shoes, just go from there. Don't go beyond Abuja. But let's give you updates. The 32